Hey everybody. Okay, welcome to day 2 of Oil Camp 2. And I want to talk to you a little bit about lifelong vitality and give you some recommendations and life hacks for what I do. So we talked about this before. This is like a really great product, and this is really just one of my favorite things. Actually, anytime that I've been in the presence of Dr. Hill, who's the Chief Medical Officer of doTERRA, and I've heard someone explain the health challenges they're having almost without fail. He asked them if they're taking the Lifelong Vitality. So this comes with 3 separate bottles. So this is the MicroFlex DMZ. This is your vitamin and minerals. This all comes from whole food sources. It's all bound in a special way so that your body recognizes it as food. It is food. It comes from whole food sources. There's nothing synthetic about it. So the important thing about that to you is that it can be easily absorbed and utilized by your body. So you need your vitamin and minerals for everything in your body to work correctly. The second thing we have is the ZOmega. So this is your omega 3s that you need. It also has some other really cool ingredients like astaxanthin. And then most importantly, this is coming with 9 different essential oils like frankincense and clove. Did you know there's no substance that's been tested higher in antioxidants than clove oil? So great for your cells and really important for your brain health, your heart health, and also to get that omega balance between 3s and 6 so that you can help your body so that it doesn't have so much inflammation. Bada bing, right there. Then you also have your alpha CRS. So alpha CRS is your cellular vitality complex. So this is going to support your cells so they're working correctly. And then also it's going to support them so they can be more efficient. Okay? So if you remember from your basic biology, you have your cell, one of the things in the cells, the mitochondria. Mitochondria is your engine for your cells. So that's what's producing the energy for your body. Hate to break it to you, but as you age, your cells have less mitochondria. But if we can offer those cells some support with some really great nutrients, then your cells are going to produce more mitochondria, more engines, more energy. Okay, so love the product. And since we're talking about nutrition, I mean, as good as you try to eat, I know many of you try really hard to eat well and to get some great food that was alive and not processed. So even if you do your best, you're still going to benefit from these products because a peach today is different than a peach that my grandparents, great-grandparents ate. I mean, nutritionally, it's different. There's been things that have altered. There's soil that's depleted. So we could all use some help, and so this product will do that. So I'm going to give you 5 things that this product can do for you, the benefit you'll see, because everybody wants to know, hey, what's in it for me, right? And then I'm also going to tell you some hacks on how I remember to take it, because that's part of the battle. Is just like with the oils, they're not going to do you any good unless you take the lid off the bottle. Well, unless you get these supplements into you, then you're not going to have any benefit if they're just sitting on your counter. But the 5 things I hear the most from people about the benefit to taking the Lifelong Vitality, the number 1, like I mentioned before, is energy. They feel more energy. And we all want to feel younger, right? We all want to feel like we have vitality. So one of the things that I hear people say is in order to feel younger, they need more energy. So, and this is a product I hear all the time people say that it does give them more energy. That's actually why I started taking Lifelong Vitality. I just feeling, in the afternoon, a little low energy. And that's when my kids were coming home and wanted to be active and do things. And I did too. So I started taking that. And the benefit was awesome. So the other thing is people say they want to feel younger is they want less pain. So we know that all chronic pain is coming from too much inflammation in our bodies. So if we can reduce inflammation, we're going to reduce pain. Well, the ingredients in Lifelong Vitality are proven to reduce inflammation. If we can keep that inflammation down, then we're going to have less pain. I hear that all the time. Another thing I hear is mood support. That when you feed your body good stuff, you have that nutrition, you're keeping your pain and inflammation down, that people's moods are a little bit more stable, right? Especially for women, they have a lot of hormone changes. That this offers some stability. I have a lot of men on the product as well, and we're susceptible to some of those hormonal mood changes, and just sometimes we're just moody. So I hear a lot of positive feedback about how these products can help you with the mood. So we've talked about energy. We talked about less pain because of less inflammation, mood support. The other thing I hear is people sleep better. I hear that they're able to fall asleep faster. I hear that they're able to sleep without interruption. They're not waking up so many times in the night. So, and who doesn't want that? I mean, it all ties together, right? The more sleep you're getting, you're also going to boost your energy, correct? If you sleep and you let your body heal, you're going to have less inflammation and less pain. So, I told you I started taking this because I wanted more energy. Well, the side effect, the other effect that it had on me, I have in my toes, especially in my big toes, I get some inflammation. I get arthritis, pretty much is what it is. And it's really painful to walk. But as long as I'm taking the Lifelong Vitality, I don't really struggle with that anymore. And so I noticed, after a month or so, I'm like, oh, wow, my feet don't hurt like that. I don't, because I get a lot of walking in. So that's amazing. And then the last thing I want to mention was immune support. So we all want to stay well. No one likes being sick. And I hear wonderful things about the Lifelong Vitality and immune support, that people just stay well. They don't get sick as often. Again, I'm sure it has all those things together: inflammation, sleep, all of those things lead to that. So just to review that: more energy, less pain, more stable mood, better sleep, and healthy immune system. So you have the dosage of these is you take 4 a day from each bottle, and this is a month's supply. So people do it different ways. You could take them all at once if that's what you wanted. You would have great benefit from it. It may not be the best way to do it. I like to do twice a day. So I take 2 pills from each bottle, or so 6 total, twice a day. Once when I wake up with breakfast, and then I take another one about 2 o'clock or so. And we have this little box right here. We actually got one of these as a gift, and since then we bought more of those. But we keep all of our supplements in here, like so. And on the lid, it kind of tells me what's there. Oh, that's kind of freaking the camera out. So this is right on our kitchen counter with our oils. And so I see the oils all the time during the day, and so I use those. And then I also have these supplements there. I've got different supplements. I've got some BDR Prime, some probiotics, Terrazyme. So all the things that we're using a lot, and it's right there on the counter, and I see it, and so it's easy for me to take it. Some people like to do 3 times a day and just take just more often, but fewer at a time to get their full dosage in. And then we have one of these fully loaded, so when I travel too, I can just grab it and go, and I know that I have this with me. So you can get this or some other kind of pill organizer on Amazon or other places. And then what about when you go out, like you go out to lunch or whatever? Well, we have some little mini Ziploc bags that are probably like an inch or so square. And we can I just pop them in there, pop them in my pocket. And when I go out to eat, then I do that. So the other thing that I like about having it on the kitchen counter in the morning is I like to take them down with some water when I swallow those pills. And so I get ahead of my water intake as right in the morning, because I need some water. So I'll make sure that I drink 16 to 24 ounces of water. And I find if I get ahead in the morning on my water intake, then I'm going to be good throughout the day. If I get behind and I haven't really drank much water before 10 or 11, it seems like I can just never catch up. So that's another hack that you can have. And then lastly, so I just want to mention, your children, they have the AtoZ chewable, which is also you get, so a lot of those same benefits. And it's important for our children to get good nutrition, have their vitamins. Sometimes they're not known for eating as well. But this will really help them to get the nutrition they need. It's a chewable, strawberry flavored. I think most kids like it. I know adults that take them because they don't like to swallow pills. That's a good way to go. We just keep that with the other stuff. We don't really have many small children anymore, but occasionally. And then also the IQ Mega, which is the omega-3s. So this has been fish oil. It's been deodorized. It doesn't have a scent, and it's flavored with wild orange. People really like it. So this has to stay in your fridge. So you've got to put it somewhere in the fridge where you can see it. But we add this a lot of times to smoothies. But the kids that we've shared it with, usually they'll just drink it right down. We just put a little bit in a spoon or something, and it's an excellent product to get your omega-3s. So anyway, thank you for joining me on this, and we'll talk to you really soon.